I honestly thought things were drying up when it comes to this story, but I guess I was wrong, because just about every day some new stuff pops up. Like the Australia stuff, I guess that really is moving forward, which is pretty bad news for old AH. If you don't know, we're going to get into that. I wanted to show you guys this, though. This is interesting. Now, I don't know if this is archived or not, but I thought it was at least worth taking a look at if this is true. This is from @SeafarerBaby. And if you take a look at what he has to say here, interesting stuff. Remember, #Eve Barlow publicly asked how to remove stuff from iPhone Cloud after confirmation that #JD legal team could get all information from AH's devices. Then, voila, wrecked photos? I believe that's worth investigating considering her courtroom antics. It's a pretty good point here. So, he did win the bid to get her phone records, which was pretty significant. It helped show a lot of the metadata, I believe, in those photos. And then there was this tech question: best way to get rid of other storage on your iPhone 11 Pro? It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Like, how stupid are you to do this and place this in the public? Oh, Eve. We all know how attached you are, too, to Amber Heard. So, the interesting thing here is that this is a pretty big thing. So, I don't know if they deleted it or not, but this is kind of worth an investigation. Here's the Laura B., the real Laura B., was looking back, and it appears Eve posted from her apartment on April 14th, the day before the official ruling. April 15th, when she was booted from court. It also appears Whitney is AH's new bestie. Not sure why Eve keeps dying on that hill if she's been dumped. I don't think she has been dumped. I think they're still together. But, yeah, looks like this is real. And she's literally asking how to delete evidence after that ruling. That is insane. This is AH. And then you see stuff like this, you wonder why people are so into exposing her and calling her out, and it's because the news media tries to make her look like some kind of saint, like she does no wrong. And this is after all of this shady shit. He's like, oh, she bared her soul in that interview. This is in that article. This comes on the back of her TV interviews where she bared her soul. Seemingly, H is determined to have her voice heard. The cases come at a very high and personal and professional cost to her. So, like many, I assumed she would lie low until her appeal was heard. However, unlike many, I was glad she was speaking up again. This is real. This is from Newsweek. This is her PR team in action, by the way. Oh, of course, they also go after Tug in here. Tug has been a big target of her PR team. Big target of her PR team. So, I find this funny. You wonder why people are so into calling her out. It's because of this stuff with Barlow. And then you have this. So this is the big thing. AH's legal troubles continue after losing defamation trial against JD, as she is investigated for perjury in Australia following 2015 dog smuggling incident. So here's what happened. In case you don't know, you probably do, but I'm going to give a little quick TLDR. basically, she smuggled them into Australia. And I know you're saying, well, what's the big deal? Well, it is a big deal because Australia has strict quarantine laws. You're supposed to follow the law when you do stuff like this. But she brought them in, and it was a big incident. They had to apologize publicly and pay a fine and all of this stuff. It was a huge thing. Well, in the UK trial, it was testified that she had ordered somebody to lie under oath during all of this. I'm gonna go over it, but it's a big deal. So they've been looking into this. They've been looking into this for years, and it seems like they're actually going to go forward with it and prosecute her. Now, the case is still ongoing. This is a quote from the Australian Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment has now confirmed that the case is still ongoing, telling ET Canada that it is investigating allegations of perjury by AH during court proceedings for the 2015 illegal importation of her 2 dogs into Australia. I don't think she would get any jail time. Probably have to pay a huge fine or something. But still, where do the lies end? That's my question, right? And the media is trying to prop her up as some kind of saint that would never lie, and it's like she's been busted doing it so many times now. So here's the rundown. In October 2015, AH36 faced criminal proceedings in Australia for taking her and JD's 2 Yorkshire Terriers into the country illegally. The former couple, who were in Australia while Depp was filming Pirates of the Caribbean 5, broke the country's strict quarantine and biosecurity laws. Failed to declare the Yorkshire Terriers named Pistol and Boo when she flew into the country. She pled guilty for falsifying travel documents in 2016. However, in 2021, it was revealed that Australia's Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment was investigating claims of perjury against her. The investigation, which is ongoing, stemmed from a 2020 UK libel trial between JD and the Sun, in which a former employee gave testimony about the dogs. Depp's former estate manager told the London court that AH had ordered him to lie under oath after she flew her pets into Queensland in a private jet. Here's the statement, by the way, at least the part that matters. I also explained to AH several times the fact that trying to take the dogs into Australia without completing the mandatory process was illegal and could result in very harsh penalties, including euthanizing the dogs, Murphy said. He went on to allege that when the smuggling controversy erupted, AH demanded he provide a false statement to the Australian court saying she didn't know anything about the requirements. When I expressed that I was extremely uncomfortable with this, AH said to me, well, I want your help on this. I wouldn't want you to have a problem with your job. It was very apparent that AH was threatening my job stability unless I cooperated with providing a declaration that supported her false account for the Australian proceedings. Because of this, I felt extreme pressure to cooperate despite knowing this would involve being untruthful, added Murphy, who worked for JD for 8 years. Murphy later confirmed to DailyMail.com that he had been contacted by the FBI and had agreed to provide Australian authorities with a witness statement. He declined to comment further. That's crazy. So that's interesting. The FBI is involved as well. Lies are catching up. Lies are catching up. I don't know what the penalty would be here. I really don't think there would be any jail time. Probably a big fine, something like that. I'd be shocked if she got jail. But you never know. It could happen. Wouldn't that be interesting? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.